Hey, what's going on, guys? Sealbear Killbear, guys, a brand new video, and today, this is gonna be a little bit of a different video. There might be a gameplay of some Black Ops 3 in the background and stuff, and you know, I've been meaning to make this video for a while, and I've just been thinking about it, and it's been on my mind and stuff, and I thought I needed to make this video, and I actually am a little bit sick. So if I do sound a little bit stuffy in this video, or like, you know, I sound like I'm sick, it's because I am. And so basically, I just want to say this video is not directed towards anybody. It's just an explanation on why I get the hate that I do, and like why I think, in my opinion, it's unfair, especially for the reason like it happened a long time ago. Oh crap! I cracked my knuckles. And also, this isn't going to be a commentary because I really don't have the time to edit this. And since a lot of people don't, since a lot of people still think I make commentaries, and I'm just gonna get into that. But basically, I think, in my opinion, that cut commentaries are perfectly fine. I don't do them anymore. It's not really that fun. But, I mean, I might do a little explanation or something before the video begins. It's just to explain something. And sometimes I stutter, and that's just, like, not enjoyable. Or sometimes you voice crack and you don't want to keep it in the video. Or sometimes you hear certain background noise. That's the reason why cut comms were created, because human beings themselves aren't perfect. So that's the reason why I think cut comms are here, and if they're not enjoyable, you don't have to watch them. And if you hear a cut comm, just click off the video. You don't have to leave a dislike or anything. And I'm not saying that I'm trying to pay attention to hate or anything. You guys know I'm a positive person. I try to be as positive as I can. I try to be a good, I guess, role model for the supportive fan base I have now. You know, it may not be a lot, but as long as there's just like one person watching me, then I'm really thankful, and I want to be a good positive role model for them. But you know, sometimes things happen, and like, for instance, I get on Twitter and stuff, right, and I start seeing stuff in my mentions, and I'm not saying like this is like towards anyone, it's just like literally everyone, and I get questions from people saying, why do you get the hate that you do? You don't really deserve it, in my opinion. You make good videos, and I really appreciate those tweets, but I just tell them to ignore it and ignore it. And I'm tired of, like, I'm gonna keep ignoring it and stuff. Well, listen to that. That's a helicopter sound. I don't know if you can hear that, but anyways, so basically, I am going to keep on ignoring it, but I do want to tell you guys the explanation on why I get it, and I'm almost positive this is the reason. So I'm going to be playing a little bit of a video now, letting you guys know this video is from a while ago, and I still get hate from it to this day. It has over 128 dislikes, almost 100 likes, which is pretty good. There were only a couple clips hit with it, but I uploaded this little vlog before this BO3 response, and this has many, like, awful edits to it, I guess you could say. Awful in my opinion. They really aren't enjoyable. Like, I'd rather watch a 30-minute cut commentary rather than that, or something. Like, it's just not enjoyable in my opinion. And sorry, I thought my computer froze for a second, but yeah, like, I just think it's not really that good of an, I'll show it on the screen if I remember and stuff, because I'm doing this commentary and then I'm inserting everything. But basically, there's like these like weird edits, I guess you could say, and a lot of people enjoy them, I guess. I don't really see the enjoyment in them, even though it's kind of making me a laughing stock. But yeah, I'm gonna put that video on the screen and stuff. Also, I forgot to mention that in this video you're going to be seeing like stuff, I guess, like, it's honestly, I explain why I have the suit on. Like, I'll have a suit on, but I explain why, and you guys really need to understand that. Like, people didn't understand that when they watched this video the first time, and that's really the reason why I get most of the hate I get today, but it's not the full reason. I'll explain more of that later. But yeah, here's the video. What is going on, guys? Sealbear Killbear, you guys, a brand new video, and today I'm bringing you guys my 500k BO3 response. Now, to explain the reason why I'm dressed this way, JRTC was hosting a ceremony signing off our seniors, and they told us to dress nice. So as you can see, did you hear that? Did you hear that? I'm pretty sure that was an explanation on why I had the suit, yet nobody cared about the explanation. They just cared about the suit. So let me just play that again for you, just in case you guys didn't hear that. You know, I just gotta make sure you guys heard that. You know what I'm saying? Now, to explain the reason why I'm dressed this way, JRTC was hosting a ceremony signing off our seniors, and they told us to dress nice. So as you can see, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, that is the explanation on why I had the suit. So yeah, so for all the people that were hating on me, and probably you're still gonna hate on me even more now, there you go. That's the explanation. A lot of the people didn't actually even watch the video. That's all I'm saying, you know. And I think that was just wrong of them. They should have, watched the video first before they start judging. But hey, it's whatever. But yeah, I just thought I should get that point across. So yeah. By the way, I forgot to record this part. I just inserted the thing, just letting you guys know this is me talking in the future. Like literally, all this is done now. Just saying. I'm just trying to let you guys know what's behind the scenes, so you guys don't. I'm not cutting anything. I don't really have time either. I have homework to do, and I just need to do this video. I don't know why I'm getting so off topic, but yeah, peace. Or no, enjoy the rest of the video. Yeah. You guys can watch and you guys can see for yourself. Like, obviously, it's cringy, I get it, but is it really worth dropping, like, multiple accounts and stuff, and, getting hate for something that for something I did, like, 8 months ago, right? That is part of the reason. That's not the full reason, but it's part of the reason why I get the hate that I get today. Like, the 20 dislikes or something I got on my first on Black Ops 3 video or whatever, that had like so many dislikes, and like so many other people just dislike and make fun of me, and they make these stupid acronyms like CL jokes and stuff. My friends do it now. It's pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie, but there is a limit, and I feel like people are understanding that if people are making the same jokes over and over again, and I'm making the same commentary supposedly, then why don't you, I'll fix my commentaries if you fix, God, this is why I cut my videos. Like, this is very unprofessional, because sometimes you can't always say exactly what's on your mind. Sometimes it leaves your mind. Sometimes, you can't always, you say something wrong and you don't want it to be in the video because it's not what you were trying to say to begin with. That's a perfect example of why people cut commentaries, but, it's whatever. People want to see a non-cut commentary, that's fine, I'll do that. But I will admit that I'm probably going to stutter and maybe even voice crack. I have no idea. A lot. And that was my phone. So yeah, basically, I'm just saying, I'm gonna play the video, but you can just see for yourself, and it's part of the reason. Now, another reason on why I get hate is because of my Twitter. I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty cringy, but it's because I tweet to the people I look up to, and I don't feel like it's fair to me to be treated this way. Like, I'm not saying that I'm trying to be, I guess, I don't want to say a pussy, but I guess so. I don't want to say I'm a pussy for, trying, I don't want to say, frick. I don't want to say I'm, a chicken or whatever to, I don't want to say, see, this is awful. I don't want to, say that I'm a chicken or anything. I'm taking any of these tweets seriously, and that I'm, getting bullied, cyberbullied. That's not the case at all. I understand how the Call of Duty community is, and sometimes it can get a little, too far. For instance, somebody made this, there's an Inspect Element, as you guys know, and they made the title, there was a picture of me in the video, and I think it was my Q&A, and it said in the title, "Dad dies." That's too far. That is a little too far. I think you guys can agree with me on that one. It is a little, crazy. You know what I mean? So basically, also it's that I tweet. Like I said, it's because I tweet to the people I look up to, and Rain, Blaziken, and stuff like that. People in FaZe, they people notify or identify me as a suck up, and I don't understand why I'm getting treated like this when there are people there's kids my age being fans of FaZe way more than I am, and I am a FaZe fan, and as you guys know, I'm a FaZe fan. A lot of people do this a lot of people do this thing because of FaZe. I'm not saying that everyone does it, but a lot of people have the mindset that they want to join FaZe. They want to be a part of that team. So they follow the person on Twitter, they put notifications on, they try to interact, they try to, communicate with the people they look up to as much as possible because they think that they are a good person, and they want to, communicate more with them, they want to learn more from them, they want to know how to be more like them. And I think that's part of the reason why people will look tweet at the people they look up to, or like their videos, support them in any way, comment nice things, give them positive things, not just for stuff in return, not expecting a follow back or reply or a like or favorite on Twitter. You know what I mean? That doesn't need to be done in order to have happiness. for like a tweet or reply. I know I'm going on and on about this, but it's very important that I do get this covered up, because a lot of people take my Twitter as like just I'm a suck up and I tweet to every FaZe member and I reply to all their tweets and like all their tweets and stuff. And you know, I will admit that that is true, but I have my reasoning. I want to be more like them. I can't tell you how many other people want to be more like them. And you know, you could say, Caleb, why don't you be original? Why don't you do like what other people aren't doing? Like, don't follow in their footsteps. Don't be like one of the FaZe members. But it's because FaZe, like, it all started with FaZe for me. Like, I, you know, followed their Twitters and stuff, and they, you know, they're good people in my opinion. Like, if you see their videos, you can see how positive a person they are. You can see their tweets, you can see how positive of a thing they're like, of like a person they are. Like, you know, that's perfect examples. And my motto, stay positive, is based off of that. And I want to be the most positive person I can, so I can, you know, like, it's not that I'm trying to change my ways. I'm a positive person to begin with. And, you know, sometimes it might not be all positive and stuff. I might, you know, be down, or like, you know, when the Black Ops 3 servers are down for Xbox 360, I start tweeting stupid shit. I get it. But a lot of people do. A lot of people rage like, a lot of people rage in their videos sometimes. And, another thing is cut commentaries. As I said in the beginning, people wanted a live cut, like, I said almost a live cut commentary, but a live commentary, you know, or just something original, something different than a commentary. And I've been uploading that, but sometimes you need to explain stuff. And like I said throughout this video, sometimes you need to, you know, you're not perfect. You're gonna have mess ups. You're gonna pause. You're gonna need to think of what you're saying. You can't, you know, you can't express words. As you guys can see from this commentary, I'm not gonna cut any of it out. But as you guys can see, like, it's hard, it's difficult to, you know, come out with a full, I guess, video, or like what you're trying to say sometimes, because the mind is like, you know, it's all over the place. You're thinking of what you had for lunch, you're thinking of the class you had in like third period or something, or maybe some of you guys don't go to school, maybe go to work, and that'd be kind of weird if you're watching my videos. But yeah, so, you know, stuff like that, you need to, that's why cut commentaries were created, because of, like, not because, I don't think they should be looked at as not original. I understand they're not original, right? But there's a person with 1 million subscribers who got 1 million subscribers off of cut commentaries. I don't see, like, people, you know, tweeting at him, or, you know, complaining that he's making too many cut commentaries. I understand that they're enjoyable, and mine might not be enjoyable for you guys. But like I said, you don't have to watch my videos. You don't have to even associate with me. And, you know, I'm just thankful for the people who actually do support me. Like, I hate seeing fake fans. Like, that's one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, they'll make like a fake account or whatever, and they'll act like they're my fan. They'll like make it as a joke, and then they'll start tagging people that hate on me, and they'll try to do it for attention. They'll get my attention. They'll try to get something out of it. Like, I don't know. I'll like, sometimes if I see like a nice person in my mentions, I'll give them a shout out or something. Like, you know, hey, thank you for like watching my videos and stuff. You know, I try to get back to you guys, but, you know, sometimes I'll have those fake people out there who just, you know, try to get, like, they try to get stuff from me, and I don't really appreciate that. Like, it's cool, we interact and stuff, but, and I know I don't even have that many people that are my fans. I'm not trying to say that I'm like speaking to 100 million people right now. Like, it's not the case. I'm speaking to probably like 300 people max, you know. But I do understand all the things. I hope you guys do understand like what I go through every day. Like, last thing I need, like, you know, stress with grades and stuff. You know, I don't need to be making this video to explain this, but I do kind of want you guys to know, like, you know, even I've had like partnership deals like come up to me and be like, yo, we see you produce really good content, but you get a lot of bad ratings. But like, they even see that my content is entertaining, and some people might not, and they might leave a dislike, or some people, they'll just wait until my name pops up and like they're subbed to me, and they'll put notifications on just to leave a dislike with multiple accounts. And I don't even know why I'm making a video regarding this. It's just, honestly, it's one of the most annoying things. You guys don't understand. Like, my friends sometimes will make fun of me for it, and, you know, it's just not really a fun thing to go through. Like, dislikes, I understand, they're just, you know, a dislike. You know, I shouldn't be caring, and this video might mean nothing to you guys, and this video might have been pointless. But in my opinion, I just really wanted to get this off my mind. It's not because of one certain person. You guys probably all know if you guys came from Twitter on this video. And I know there's going to be some people coming from there thinking that it's all about that one person. They're probably going to think I'm a joke for making this video, but it's not. It's trying to explain everything and to get everything right with you guys, because I don't think I'm you know, keeping it real, as Northern Chat would say. Holy crap, that was really cringy, but it's true. I wasn't really keeping it real with you guys. I would always ignore my dislikes. I was always, you know, try to be like, yo, just ignore it. It's alright. Just dislikes, just a couple of nerds, you know. I didn't mean nerds, but we're all nerds to begin with, so I don't really know. I don't really understand the problem with that, but, you know, you guys get the point. Like, it's not really the best thing, and if any of you guys are getting dislikes on your uploads or getting hate in general, I honestly have tweeted this one tweet, and I go off of it like about every day. Sometimes there's certain people that really get on my nerves and I can't like escape it, so sometimes I'll just hop off Twitter, start playing a little bit of Xbox, then I get bored of that, and I'll try to edit a video, and then I get dislikes on that. So, you know, it's just like an ongoing cycle. But if you are dealing with hate and stuff, I just want you guys to realize that it's really not important. You just want to look at any positivity that comes your way, like, you know, anything in life during the day. You know, smile when you, like, I want you guys to smile right now. All right, you better smile, okay? I'm smiling. I'm a happy person, even though I'm kind of sick right now. I'm thinking about all good things in life, and you know, this might not be a very positive video, but I really think I needed to get my mind across things. And you know, I keep on getting sidetracked, but for the people that do get hate, I want you guys to just ignore it. All right, they're just haters. And if you truly do make entertaining content, then good things will come, and you'll have more people that are like, hey, I like this kid's videos, you guys should check them out, you know. And I know that's really not how it works, but like sometimes it'll work like that, but most of the time it doesn't. And I just really think you guys, I try to stay positive, because I wasn't very a positive person when I first had my Twitter and stuff. You know, I treated like everything as if it was a joke. I did everything like my friends taught me bad things, I guess you could say. Not like drugs or anything, but like, you know, saying bad stuff on Twitter and like saying bad things in general. You know, having this dark mind, I guess you could say, this dark mindset about everything. And I wanted to turn that all around and make this into, I guess, a learning from me. Like, you guys know I try to use my dislikes as a positive thing. Now that might seem a little weird, but just think about it. I don't even think about dislikes. I know this video might just be about like all kinds of dislikes, but I'm just saying it's an example of the hate I get, and I try to ignore it. I'm trying to tell you guys I ignore it, and I know a lot of people aren't even going to listen. They're probably just going to drop a dislike on this video immediately, but I want to just thank you guys who stuck through the entire video. You know, had to deal with my stuttering because people don't like cut commentaries and stuff. So, you know, I'll just, you know, I won't do a cut commentary. I'll make this a normal commentary. Hopefully this, I'm just saying this is a lot more boring to make, in my opinion. You know, this is a lot less effort, and this is obviously more unoriginal than cut commentaries, because live commentaries were before cut commentaries. There were a lot of those made. So I'm just saying, you know, maybe we need to do the old day thing, you know, a couple of times, like the live commentaries. You know, if you guys were here during the old, okay, I'm getting sidetracked, but that's why the commentaries. So, anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I covered everything I really wanted to talk about, and hopefully you guys could hear me real well. Like, I don't know about the mic quality and the background noise, and, you know, no editing, just a live commentary, just no cuts. But yeah, I really do thank you for all those who support me. I really want to thank the haters for giving me a view on this video. You know, thank you for even, you know, clicking on my channel. You know, it feels good to know that my haters even care about me. But yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be it. Always remember to stay positive, though. You guys need to remember that. And like I said, if you guys are going through hate, I'm always here. You guys can talk to me. You know, you can talk to me through Twitter. I go through it the most. I'm not saying I go through it the most, actually. It's pretty inaccurate. A lot more people get a lot more hate than I do. Like, certain people, they get, like, loads and thousands of hate, and I don't know how they deal with it and how they're, you know, dealing with it. But, you know, it's the internet. What you gonna do? So, yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys, you know, understood what I was trying to say throughout this video. Hopefully you guys don't call me an idiot for making this video. And hopefully, I know there's a lot of hope, but hopefully you guys think this isn't about one person. Like, last time, that was a mistake. Like, if you guys were here during that video, I had to take it down. It was such a bad video. It was literally just directed towards one person. Me and him are cool now, by the way. You know, we have our fights and stuff, and I shouldn't have made that video. So, you guys might not know what I'm talking about, but it's whatever. But yeah, hopefully all those things work out. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like. If you guys didn't, you know, there's always that dislike button. Or you didn't have to watch the video at all. You didn't have to give me a chance, but you did. So, might as well drop a like on that. But you guys might as well drop a like button if you made it this far in the video. And God, I really hate stuttering. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I've said hopefully enough. But yeah, always remember to stay positive. Thank you for watching. Always remember, frick, this is why they have cut comms. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Always remember to stay positive and ignore any hate given towards you. Don't be me and make a video. I had to because it was just getting way too many mentions. But yeah, that's been it. Peace.